Jimmy, calm it down, make the noise.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 3 Points of Articulation podcast. I'm your host, Jamie Wills. As per usual, joined. We only got 3 of the 4 Teletubbies this week, and this guy's got a Tinky Winky. It's Dan Bassett.
I wish I had my own bag. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Don't worry,
How's
Dan.
everyone?
Speaking of Teletubbies, mate, we're going to Poland.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Oh,
Dzień
classy,
dobry.
classy Rick's here.
Hello.
Classy Rick is here this week, and I thought we were going to have the 4, but Callum's busy and he just doesn't love us, and you know.
Just dipsy in his paintbrush in and out, and he.
I really
Oh.
enjoyed last week's episode with you two, just the two of you.
They're just both kicking back, the pair of us, me and Dan.
It was good. I was ready to hand my notice in. I was like, these two are really enjoyable.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
And then you started talking about the top 5 Intercontinental champions.
Hey, right? I put a poll up on our Facebook group earlier. Don't worry, mate. I checked the results for it early before I come. Well, not good for me, if I'm honest. I think the overall consensus, so we had 8 votes going for the Miz should be in the top 5 of the Intercontinental Champions, and 16 votes for no, he shouldn't, but his wife is still attractive. So
I just couldn't believe. So to start with, let's throw nostalgia in the bin, or whatever you said. I was like, what the fuck is this?
pro fucking this that does my head in. And people are like,
I have some corrections of myself to make because Jamie put me on the spot, and I spent more time thinking about it, and I was thinking about it through my own lens because we saw it on tape, but we didn't get to see Honky Tonk Man's reign. However,
Fine.
it became the blueprint for chicken shit heel dickhead, right? For many years to come, and caused much more entertainment, more entertaining than poor old Honky over the years, in fact. And I would say
racist.
not necessarily top 5, but certainly top 10 off the back of that.
Yeah, let's throw nostalgia in the bin.
You've got to throw
crazy.
nostalgia. Of course, it's not.
That would be like, let's name the top 5 greatest songs with rain in the title, but I don't want to hear November Rain or
That's
Purple
nothing
Rain.
like it at
It's
all.
exactly like it.
It's
not.
They're the best things.
If I know, just because we're older, if I named 5 songs with rain on the title and said forget about nostalgia, listen to the songs as if you listened to them for the first time today, they're a bit different, isn't it?
No,
That's what I
see,
meant.
you almost like you have to treat the wrestling landscapes differently because in WWF at the time, the late 80s, I'm talking, like there was just 2 singles titles, right? There wasn't 40, and all of them meaningless.
This became a big problem in my thought process during
But
the
then,
last few weeks.
but then the roster's bigger now than it was back then. So surely that's
They were household names now. There's barely anyone worthwhile between 2010 and 2020, right? Which is probably prime Miz years. I think WWE lost like 70% of its audience.
Yeah.
and he brought it back up again.
Did he fuck?
Hey, I got back into watching wrestling full
It's
time.
he's the ultimate like company man. Like I've no disrespect for him. I don't even usually dislike him. But he's just a nothing. He's the byproduct of WWE being so shit for so long. Like he's done really well in terms of people coming in and then putting them over as well, like that kind of stuff.
Oh, he's there's been points where he's been a perfectly serviceable, like arrogant prick as a character, right?
Yeah.
But he's arguably WWE's most decorated champion, and no one talks about him like that because it's worthless.
First of a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Nonsense, right? Like
He's won everything except for the Rumble.
Everyone talks about him being a great promo, and he's not. He's just a
not
confident
really,
talker.
No.
He's never done a promo, and you've gone, oh, I can't wait to see that match.
All right,
Ever.
he cooked
When he first came in, I saw him in the Real World when he was on the Real World as well, and I enjoyed him because I thought like this mentalist in the house loving the wrestling.
Do you remember who his debut win was against?
Oh, Daniel Pugh or something.
Tatanka.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Straight out the gate, beating legends.
and he beat Legends in the IC title list, mate. Hey, can start
Yeah.
if you wish to continue.
I was outraged. I was like,
And the problem with the IC title is like Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio have all held it, but their Intercontinental title reign wasn't that interesting.
Whereas the
I would say,
Miz
how many has Miz
eight.
has had?
Eight.
Right? So that's the number. The number 8 being big is doing all the heavy lifting here.
100%. Yeah, it
That's
is.
it. Yeah, because he's you would struggle to name 4 good matches from the Miz, right?
Yeah, it's in that ladder match where he lost the title, where Matt Cardona, friend of the show, won. That's more memorable than all his reigns. A one-day reign for someone who got a picture with Razor and is a friend of the show is more memorable than 8 Miz reigns.
He had a very good feud in 2016 against Dolph Ziggler for that title. Brought the Spirit Squad back, if you remember, for that run. Main evented No Mercy 2016 with the title.
Dolph Ziggler, famous for not having great matches with anyone.
But that was the period in WWE where nothing meant anything. Everything was so maniacal.
Headbangers came back for a bit.
I would argue
right
you didn't
before-
mention Rick Rude. I don't think I would argue
No.
all of those late 80s one, Perfect, Rude, Warrior, Savage, all of them spank the Miz.
I think the reason I mentioned about like getting nostalgia is because I hate it when people are like, "Oh, Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man from WrestleMania 3 is the greatest match." Fuck off.
It's not.
Sure.
Fuck off.
Just is.
But I thought
Martin
that
argues that on our podcast a lot as well.
I thought that nostalgia takes over. with that.
MJF versus Daniel Bryan in an Iron Man match is far better than Shawn and Brett. Far better.
It is hard when you're comparing recent guys, right? But I didn't have an issue with Gunter being mentioned in the top, right?
No.
5.
No.
But
he brought the prestige back to the thing, and that was even the angle of it. Like
that match at WrestleMania, the triple threat with Sheamus and Drew, arguably stole that weekend for me. Real good. Yeah, no, Gunter's good. Gunter's the Warrior. Martin mentioned it on our podcast, and I fully agree with him. Warrior beat the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, and then was such a dominant champion, had to fight for the world title at WrestleMania 6 against Hogan, and beat Hogan as Intercontinental Champion in the main event of WrestleMania 6. What a champion!
What
an
Intercontinental title was on the line. That's how important it was.
Right?
Yeah. But you also put Greg the Hammer Valentine's Hasbro ahead of Warrior 3, which
I did. I would put Greg Valentine as an Intercontinental Champion ahead of the Miz.
Because he did literal racist promos against the Junkyard Dog in his Intercontinental title feud.
That's great in Rick's eyes.
Greg Valentine is boring as fuck, but I would have him ahead of the Miz as an Intercontinental Champion. Yeah. I'd have most of them ahead of Miz.
You're too far. That's too far.
I don't think any of it was memorable or.
No, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Hey,
he had like 9 stabs at it or something. It's just like, who cares?
You're going to hate my top 5 wrestling film actors list. All of them, just from the Marine 4. Naomi, Heath, they're all in there. Sorry, Rick. Closing notes for you. What are you going to say?
I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he
isn't.
He works really hard.
He's a wanker.
But just like people point out, like, oh, but he was bullied. What the fuck? What kind of point is that? And he suffered through it. Well done. Like, fuck off.
Hey,
do you know what's a cooler story? Booker T having his like Red Bull drunk in his first week of WCW and threatening to kick everyone's head in. That's a cooler story than someone being bullied for 18 years or something and just suffering it.
It's even more impressive that Red Bull wasn't around then.
Miz wasn't bullied long enough. Fuck.
Oh my goodness. Not the opinions of 3-point articulation.
To be fair, I don't argue with that. Might give him some chest hair.
There's a lot to get through this evening, gentlemen.
Okay. We'll put the Miz discussion on hold.
I would, and looking for listener feedback and looking for feedback on Jamie's poll, because I'd look to go through the Intercontinental title and some of its changes as a podcast. I would love it. I would fucking love it. It would be my favorite thing. Me and Richard were just going to do it ourselves when you're on holidays, and then kept being too busy.
It is because I was in an iron with, is British Bulldog a better champion? Right?
No.
And I don't think his reign meant much, but he beat Bret Hart
But by
in the main event of Wembley.
by that logic, then Zack Ryder's a better champion because he's the most memorable win in years and years and years of the
Yeah,
title.
only because you
And the Miz,
mentioned it.
yeah, sure, I'll accept
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Accept that.
Leave poor Mike alone. Head on over to bigsales.co.uk and you can buy some lovely shirts, including an upcoming one that says Miz is #1 IC champion.
Now you
Probably.
might get a cease and desist now.
Nah, well that mate. It's 2025.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Gives a fuck. Head over to our YouTube as well, where you can watch the news segment that we upload there weekly. I still dislike YouTube. It's all bloody shorts on YouTube. Literally, that's all YouTube is. It's just bloody shorts.
No, I pay for the subscription so my children can watch full songs without me having to be sold insurance.
Hey, they don't listen to Thong Song by Cisco. Daddy's gonna make sure that there's no adverts in
They
there.
listen to the same 4 or 5 songs. K-pop Demon Hunters makes
That's a
me want
good
to
film.
pull my own teeth out.
Good film, that. Good film.
And eventually I'll end up probably liking it, which happens with all their shit.
Hey,
I haven't heard all my
I've watched a lot
ages.
of I've watched a lot of worse Korean films, mate.
Okay.
Blurry
Yeah.
bits down there. Um, also, a bit of an update actually. Got a message earlier chatting to a new company called My Fandom Collectibles, which speaking to one of their owners, Josh Chernoff, which I wasn't going to say his name, but I saw the major pod notes and I saw that they mentioned him, so guess we probably can. That's right, Chella wrestling star, Josh
Yeah.
Chernoff, the owner of
7 chalice.
7 Chellas, one less than Mrs. Intercontinental runs.
I hope this new venture is just figures of him in different coloured suits.
Oh, imagine it. But this is what he's put. So there is a press release going out tomorrow as we're recording. So today, as you're listening, probably if you're listening on a Tuesday, he's put for immediate release. My fandom partners with HWL Collectibles LLC to form My Fandom Collectibles, debuting the Fandom Indie Stars action figure line. Wrestling fans will soon have a new way to celebrate their favorite independent wrestling moments. For local fans, independent wrestling stars are every bit as iconic as the names they see on television. The chants, the gear, the moments, that live on long after the bell. Now, for the first time, fans will have the chance to bring those moments home. My fandom, in brackets, co-owned by actor/producer Freddie Prinze Jr. of
Also got bullied.
Scooby-Doo fame. Did he?
Yeah,
By Daphne.
by Vince.
Oh, poor Freddie. As partners with HWL Collectibles LLC to form My Fandom Collectibles, a brand new dedicated to WrestleMania memorabilia. So basically, they're releasing their own wrestling figure line, heavily going around indie talents for it. So there'll be a retro style line, which is good. He said that will give us an exclusive reveal down the line, which is quite fun. And I'm sure we'll speak to him in the future about it. But
All the absolute best to Josh and Freddie. And we'd love to have them on.
Yeah, that sounds interesting and different, right? Sounds different, not just standard.
so it's all linked
No,
to
and
the app
some of
as
the
well.
indie wrestler figures could be fucking cool. Like, really.
Yeah. Good. I mean, like you got to think like even if there's someone that's been in the indies for 10, 15 years, mainly imagine America will probably be the target audience for it. So maybe they might not have come over here, but Progress might have picked a few up. But even if we look back 5, 6 years ago, even more than that, when like Kurt Angle and Mysterio and stuff were on the indies. God, that was probably about 10 years ago actually. But those sorts of talents from
Oh,
back
and
in the day.
they always move in and out because you've got like Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
them levels of talents of people still go around the indies at the moment.
Yeah, and you've got LJ Cleary, Michael May, they'll end up in WWE or AEW. Like, so it's great. It is great. Yeah. No, and it's great little kind of revenue raiser as well. And just some of the figures could be so cool. You see some of the indie wrestlers and some of their getup and their shtick and everything. And it could like, for example, what pops into my mind is the figure of Hot Dog Todd that Martin made for Channel Islands Wrestling. Because I was like, that's a lot of fun.
I met him.
Hot dog.
I met him.
Yeah.
You
Todd
did
Hot
meet
Dog.
Todd.
I did. Yeah.
He has a set of maracas with him.
He definitely did. I met him.
Because classically, that's what hot dogs do.
Yeah.
Like,
At Halloween, we introduced the zombie hot dog.
The long arms.
It just there was we. I think we were able to find a like fancy dress suit of a zombie hot dog that looked very similar but zombified.
Oh,
So
right, like a gone off hot dog.
the
yeah,
Costco.
yeah. Why? That was
But all of it's linked to their My Fandom app. So if you download My Fandom, you get a free app. There you go. Do what you want with that info.
Yeah, no, genuinely all the best and love to have them on and hear more about it. Like, hopefully things are in train now and it's not like announcements and then we hear nothing for ages and then,
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. I think
hopefully they've learned from the errors of other companies because if not, it's just another throwaway thing until 6 months' time when they release something.
well, you imagine if it's indie guys, the majority of sales going to come from merch tables and stuff.
I'd
yeah.
imagine so, yeah.
So yeah, wait and see. Delivery guys, deliveries. What have we had arrive?
I've essentially given birth to a load of retro style figures. I'll try and move through them as quick as possible. Got a delivery from Rock and Roll Collectibles. It was my final ever Grapplers and Gimmicks that I purchased a number of months ago, but it was in an order with others. WrestleMania 8 Macho in the suit. Fine, dandy. I do like it.
Yeah, they're
You know,
very good, the machos.
when it comes in hand, you can see that like they're just copied from the Hasbro's, but that's fine. People like that, so that's okay. People can cry and moan about that, but if that's fine, and if people like it, dandy. Um, Also from Zombie Sailor Toys, Jack Tony, the fifth run around of the slick suit. Wishes jacket was smaller. The tie and the detailing on it is really fun. I have two Jack Tonys. I don't think I need two Jack Tonys. I'll probably reassess that situation in time to come, or just be a weird completist, one or the other. Now, the minorly controversial Public Enemy. Um, Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. I had some
Bloody
complaints about
classy Rick and Jamie Wills, mate, don't you?
Lassie Rick and
That's
Jamie
what
Wills.
that is.
Jamie Wills wishes because
I had
he
hair
used the
once.
body. Like
That's
so Rocco
2013.
Rock, if I got this Rocco Rock on its own, I would be delighted with this Rocco Rock figure. When Grunge comes along and they didn't use a different body, that's disappointing. Because he was much fatter. The detailing on it is fantastic. The heads are really good. There was some complaints about the expressionless faces, but I just think the likenesses are so bang on that pretty happy with them. I see with the body he tried to find a middle ground for Rock and Grunge to reuse it. But it's too fat for Rock and it's too thin for
Hey,
Grunge.
normally that's around Nirvana. They're sort of
Yeah.
a good balance
Um,
between
but
grunge and rock.
actually, in hand, way better than they looked. There's corners cut, and what about it? And the scale is a little off because I have it here with other better figures, unfortunately. But still really like them and really glad to have Public Enemy in my collection. And now, moving on to the main event, which is Epic Series 4. Um, so delighted with these and so delighted with how they turned out and just been sitting here staring at them for about 4 days. Um, Dr. Death with the robe. The robe was a good idea to include because it could be considered a little bit plain without it. The same goes for Barry and his
Isn't that
jacket.
your idea, Dan?
No.
The
The
robe was
idea
your idea?
was it?
Yeah, we had a little conversation. You were like, what if
Dr.
we
Death
get the robe involved?
getting Dr. Death was my idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said about the robe as well.
Yeah, maybe. And I'm not sure. Maybe because they could be quite plain, but the way they've turned out in the detailing on them is just so good. Flair was my least favorite out of the series. I still liked it, and now I have it in hand. It's my most favorite.
Oh, the flare's so good.
It's so good. Or it's up there with Barb as well, and just the way it's moving as well. I didn't know would that well, obviously it physically work, but I just didn't know would it work, quote unquote. And it does, like with the hands in front of the thing. It's really special to me. Like it's bias, it's pure bias, but I don't care. Like it's our podcast. Fuck you if you don't like it. Um,
You're
that
so prickly.
Isn't it? Defensive.
I know. Yeah, leave me alone. Fictional people I've made up. Um, but the outfit was my idea, and that's really special. Like, and that's really special.
I like that.
I like that, and it's because This came from me watching Battle Royal at the Royal Albert Hall real late one night on WWE Network. I'd say about, between 12 to 18 months ago after having a row with Emma, because usually I'd just be in bed. And I was like, we should not do that because that's the first time we saw him. We in the UK, and you're a UK company. And Luke was like, yeah, good idea. Okay. And then as it transpired, it's really fucking hard to get the details off the outfits from it.
But then I think yeah, there's so many because I think at the time we're like, oh, we don't want to do an attire that might be released in the meantime.
Yes.
Because
So
Flair was just signed with anyone.
blue and red
So.
were out, and we were right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Looking back here, I think obviously that is perfect. If we were to do two, I'd say that and the purple one from SummerSlam '92.
100%, because it was around the same time, like
Yeah,
or the kind of fuchsia from I want to say Clash of the Champions, one of them in 1989. But yeah, yeah, or yellow from Starrcade '93 was I was plumbing for that
is there
a
an
few.
elite? Is there an elite of that?
There may be. It was the one in
Maybe.
match against Vader, like where
So,
apparently Hulk Hogan rang him and said you made me cry last night. Could have happened, might not have. We'll never know.
I would have liked an evolution Ric Flair with the sort of red and
Old
gold
man
robe.
Flair, like
Yeah.
yeah,
no old man Flair.
That'd be
possibly would
cool.
have needed a
Oh,
new head.
sweaty, just getting
And
into a limo.
the main event won't hold you up much longer. Is the Barbarian? I think
What's the antlers like? Because people have been saying that their antlers didn't stick on, but mine are fine.
mine are absolutely fine. I've not really had any issue with it because they're fitted to his head. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like similar to the Haku crown where
no,
you've got to give it a little bit of a.
if he's in a fight, they might come off. I'll give you that. But if he's standing perfectly still, look, I'm moving him here. Like,
Oh, that's very, very mobile there, Dan.
well, I was doing it very gingerly. Yeah, epic-toys.co.uk. So, the cape, the detailing on the trunks, like Tippy, Callum, um, everybody just slayed this. I think it's up there with DDP as the best retro since this reignition in 2016, and it's 2025 now.
That's
I'd argue that like if you because when they signed him for Powers of Pain, they didn't know could they do this look because they do things properly, and then when they realized
meow.
they did. So here we are. So yeah, that being the holy all of it. So
Yeah, I think we can talk to them till the cows come in for those. I think it's telling that people have had them in hand and people saying wonderful things about them. So it's always
really
good to.
fun and final about Epic Series 4, unless it's in context about something else, is there was a lot of complaints about Flair when it was shown off. There's been no complaints since it's got into hand, and that's not me trying to get one up on people. People are allowed to have their view on things.
I see one or two saying, "Oh, I'm still not convinced by the face," but I think people just op-
Oh, you're never going to keep
opinions
everybody
are
happy, but I mean,
opinions are
there was
opinions.
a little tide of it, like it doesn't look very
Mm,
much like Flair, and
similar
then
to if the Miz is a Intercontinental champion. So,
no, that's no tide, Jamie. Nobody said
similar,
that. And you know what? I
similar.
respect that you have a view no one else does.
Hey,
Let-
me and 8 people, mate. We're our own group.
I want to know about these people's top five, or do they like wrestling or watch wrestling, or
Or are they just my fake accounts, my burners?
I know I couldn't see the results actually because loads of people block anyway. But
Um, my deliveries this week. So I had the Big Rubber Guys delivery this week. I had the Macho King arrive with the Crown and Scepter. Very good. There's a sort of a bit of paint defects on the thing, but not like it's in like some squares don't add up to how they should on there.
oh,
Which
I
is
was
some.
looking for it when someone said it. Like I was looking and I couldn't.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see. No, you probably can't. But
Squares are meant to be more symmetrical than they are, is it?
yeah, so there should be
Okay.
individual squares. There's like one or two of them fill in, but I think that's just pad printing, and it's
Sort of.
if that is how they're done.
So, yeah, no, nobody can see what I'm doing right now, but I'm making a different shape with my hand, putting it towards something, so that could happen.
Yeah, so it doesn't really bother me at all. They're
But
still
I
very.
didn't notice it. Like,
I didn't notice until it was brought up. In fairness,
yeah, okay.
the guy who did post a picture of his one that was a lot worse than how this one looks. Yeah, overall very good figure. I'll keep it in this packaging.
Will you?
Yeah, I don't need to open it. I can see it.
Things need to be freed.
I can see it,
I know
mate.
Richard does actual packaging art, like
And
so.
yeah, the artwork's very good on the front. I like the artwork. So
TTD does a great job across the
Yes,
board with all his
100%.
stuff.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I said to him before
big
how he
fan.
manages to keep it so different, but also it's very on brand, if that makes sense. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
consistent but different, which is
I
I
think
don't.
if they did a reaction line, he would fucking slay.
Mm,
Like, because that's what sells them.
I also got the Matt Cardona one of 500, or two of them actually. Um, the WrestleCon exclusive, I think it was, one of 500 for the USA gear. This is very good as well. The colors are very good on the
Are
figure.
are you going to get him to sign it in February?
Think so, yeah. Yeah, so I bought two, one to sell and then cover the postage, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is very like 90 quid for it, or 80 quid, which yeah, like, it cost me 50 plus or £50 plus $40 shipping for all three of them. So 80, 90 quid will cover everything, which is good. But yes, it's a very good figure. Done very well overall. The no paint defects on this, but there is a lot that could go wrong, but it hasn't.
Are these your first big rubber guys?
No, I got the had the slaughter before. Obviously I've seen them knocking about. Doesn't make me want to go back and get like LOD, the
The
red
red.
pad one,
Yeah, yeah.
which are very good. I don't I can leave the dusty. Don't need the dusty. But isn't it more excited for the WWE LJN line if they are anywhere near as good as that? Just to get like a boss man down the line. You know what I mean? Boss man was one of my favorites as a kid.
Hmm.
The boss man, perfect,
I
you know,
think they
sorts
might
of.
actually re-release. They're re-releasing the Hogan and Warriors, just clean re-releasing them.
Yeah, same with
That's
Bundy as
Bundy.
cool.
well. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bundy as well.
yeah.
Um, so I mean, if they can release maybe a new Boss Max or and a new Bam Bam, you know what I mean, rather than the old style ones.
The Boss Man was good though, right? I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It's just not. I don't think it's overly hard to get compared to some of the other ones.
Okay.
So I don't know if they'll re-release it, but I'd quite like a shinier, like a skinnier Boss Man,
I,
Like the Hasbro's, there's
like
fat.
like the
Yeah,
'92.
I
Yeah,
I did think they're almost certainly going to re-release Axe and add Smash, aren't they?
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Which is cool. Which is really cool. Which is
Very
really
cool.
cool.
And
Well,
maybe a
maybe
crush as
maybe the
well.
big rubber guys would put them off it. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
as I said
I
to you,
don't think
I
so.
no. To be fair, they don't care about the smaller guys, do they? But as I said to you before, it makes a lot more sense when they were releasing, or they were signing up a lot of the '80s talents,
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
Coco, like Tito.
because there's
Um,
no logical way you could see with it. Like, because TKO is just a money machine. There's no morals. There's no nothing. 45 quid for a John Cena t-shirt on Friday night. Like,
and you'll
there's
buy
no
one as well.
probably.
You will buy
But
one. It's
you,
green.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember when they were signing these Paul Orndorffs and stuff. You come to the conclusion that they can't just be doing that for the Colosseum collection, right? Because
No,
no,
exactly.
they'll be cool
too
in the
niche.
Colosseum collection,
Yeah,
but this makes a lot of sense now with the LJN line
Yeah.
yeah.
as
It's too
well.
niche, and they have a deal with Target. They need to supply them with products, and they're gonna like so.
Yeah. It's quite for those. Rich, have you anything arrive?
Nothing for me, but Series 3 Wrestle Something Wrestlers arrived today. All of them.
How
So
exciting.
a batch went out today, a batch is going out tomorrow. Pretty much the rest of the week I'll be boxing
And
stuff
I
up.
need to purchase different ones before you send mine.
Yeah, yeah, if you want anything added to it, I need to hold fire on the in-stock items. J J&J Collectibles essentially allowed me to have the bloody Mance Warner,
Mons.
right? And they want stickers on them, which I don't have yet, so
All
I'm
fine. Down.
waiting for that.
Send mine
But it was
now.
nice of them to let me
Oh
have
no,
them.
because
So
yeah, you well, I mean, look, that is decent to collectors if you give people in Europe a chance. Like,
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's how much. Apparently, they're very good. Um, for delivering worldwide. They're no bollocksology like other
Yeah, they're nice
companies.
guys as
Yeah.
well. They have a really good Jacks section.
Oh.
And they annoying. I think they put up BCA Series Ones. I think there was a razor there for like $15, still mint in its box. And then someone snapped up straight away. I was going to grab him and the gold dust, but it's worth it if you can get two or three. Whereas if you just get the one, it's sort of not.
This is also a Jack section, as Jack is the owner of Wrestle Something
Well, there you
Wrestling.
go. Hey, leave the jokes to me, mate. All right.
Yeah, I was like, that's a Jamie joke.
That's a Jamie joke. I'd normally do jokes by wanking off old men, but you take that extra, mate. Um,
What are they like in Handbridge? Lovely.
Excuse me?
Actionfigureseller.com.
The old
Well,
men.
oh yeah. Literally off air, I was sending you pictures of the Scotty Too Hotty today, right? Saying
Sure.
this is really good.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
looks really nice.
yeah.
Well,
Everything, card art as well. Like, I've got a soft spot for the companies that are making the effort to pay artists to create something for the cards
Yes.
instead of just doing shitty, like, Photoshop filters and stuff. Probably not even Photoshop because that costs too much.
You
Just
have to pay a subscription.
shitty free filters and like, yeah, I've got all the respect in the world for the companies that are taking more effort.
You
the
can see that there is more effort put into them,
Yeah.
though, and I
the
suppose.
the Scotty is obviously the same outfit as the Titantron Rulers of the Ring, which is my favorite Scotty figure, which is obviously the one in the white and black with the hat and the jacket as well. So soft
Yeah.
spot.
No, the whole of Series 3, the Mance Warner, I can fully respect the argument that I've never seen him wrestle. I don't know who he is. I'm not interested
Oh,
in the toy.
it's the best looking one out of the
Yeah,
series.
Yes,
it's
yes.
a great
No, it
toy.
is.
Mm.
It is. Nobody's arguing there. It's about. Sorry.
No, yeah. So it's good series, good series. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm very impressed. They're coming along really nicely. The FC toys. They
really.
sort of go out fly under the radar somewhat. They don't get
They
mentioned along with all the others.
they do, and I had this. Somebody legitimately critiqued the new Crush, saying that there's details missing. Are they going for full detail? Are they going for cartoony? It's living somewhere in the middle. It was constructive. It was. But what I did comment on it, like this was on Instagram, was like we don't see this microscope applied to companies who there are many of produce much worse product much more regularly. And I think it's because Jack's not in the middle of everything all the fucking time.
Yeah, he's not. So
Yeah.
he's not got his finger on. Some people have their finger on the pulse, but they've also got the pillow over the face at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So
Just
it's
yeah,
sort of
there's a happy medium. I think the sharp
yeah.
cracked it. Zombies getting better at it as the years go by as well. Just don't start arguing with people on the internet, like
No,
like,
exactly.
or in Mitch's case, send goons, but doesn't matter.
But I think like
Send goons.
Shredder
Yeah, yeah.
shredded
I
with all
love
the
it.
bloody
Yeah.
bicep pictures he keeps posting. Um, who
Looks
already?
great. To be fair, it does. Like,
Are you guys ready for some news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just some sexy boys. Talking about some new toys. It's just some sexy boys. Talking about some new toys. Check these figs out, girls. Hands on the merchandise.
Get a fucking
That-
song on there.
David Shooty Toys shot and made that track for us, and I love him. That's all.
It's a very nice man.
We were
Very,
listening.
very nice.
David and I were listening to music this morning, going, "Can instrumental music be racist?" Absolutely racist. Boang Orient Express.
Green Onions. That's a racist instrumental song.
It is actually.
Somehow I don't know why it is, but it is.
Yeah,
By Booker T. So
there you
I'm
go.
coming for your figures. First up, Epic Toys. It's put on their story, little cheeky sausages. On September the 2nd, we've got the Epic Toys Wrestling Mega Show 2 2-pack special. I expect to see Dan in a do-rag for the event.
Break out the champagne glasses and the motherfucking
The
condoms.
Shad Pain.
This countdown's extremely stressful when I don't have prototypes in hand yet.
Hey, just fucking draw on a bit of paper, mate. All right, get over
We're
yourself.
gonna we're gonna release these. We're honest. Look, just here's a pre-order, and here's a picture Daniel drew of a stick man.
Yeah.
Ordered like.
No,
Um,
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
There we go. So we got 2 packs to show off in this one. So that's 3. Callum, who does the paintings in W. The Shad Bolts. Hopefully Tippy can join us this time.
Hopefully,
I'll drop him a
I
little
think
message.
we need some Tippy in our life
I mean,
for.
let's be honest, Dan. The ones that don't need to be there, probably me and you, but we'll be there.
Well, no, yeah, that's true. Well, I do ask questions, like, because otherwise they just start talking about stuff. Like, I'm the only one who keeps the whole thing on track. That's a fact. Because you'll just start telling us about your fucking childhood trauma, and then go, "Oh,
Hey,
show us some news."
people like it, mate.
Yeah.
Buy a t-shirt with Gary 2 miles on it, mate. Um,
Mary
yeah,
in the bushes.
yeah. My mum just pulling at a funeral. Classic. Getting her tits out. By the way, like I can't explain this to you. I didn't realize that this wasn't a thing. But on holiday, like children's holiday, my mum used to get her tits out by the pool to sunbathe topless. And apparently that's just like not a thing. I just thought it was normal as a kid.
I don't know. Tits are normal because they're used to feed children. Like, they shouldn't be kind of stigmatized for that. But, like, yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, and people are like,
Yeah.
which one's your mum? I'm like, she's not there.
Yeah.
She's gone elsewhere.
Yeah.
Rimming a waiter for his tips.
Oh my
Um,
God, we went there. We've
she,
got rimming on this week's podcast.
yeah, so September the 2nd for more of that, and just for some
If you
figurines.
like rimming, or even just the idea of, Series 4 is on sale at
Yeah, I
epic-toys.co.uk.
tell you, Ric Flair would love that.
Yeah, he would. I'm afraid to take their clothes off.
Not the wrestlers or the
The
waiters.
ladies, the waiters, the ladies, Jamie, mom, fucking.
Um, yeah, so head on over to. Well, we're up on our YouTube, so we'll put it as a premiere.
Also,
So
people can't rob all the.
people knobheads can't be like, it's just like a minute after I've posted it, ruin all the bloody hard work, and because they didn't fucking listen to it, they didn't write all the bloody correct stuff, do they? All right, you fucking idiots. So now you got to sit down and watch the whole fucking video now as a punishment.
Sal does shit like that.
What?
That. No, you'll
No,
have to go back and watch the video to find out
no,
when you're
no.
getting
I'm not
figures
saying
you paid for several
I'm
years
not
ago.
saying go back and watch the video. I'm saying go forward and watch the video. You got to sit there and watch it as it premieres on YouTube now.
With your knob in your hand.
Yes. I'll probably be in the comments as well, fighting people in there.
I'm
What's that?
going to
You
get in
didn't
there.
like it? Fuck
Just did you
off.
see I took the weekend off when really I shouldn't have?
No. Um, so, speaking of, first bit of news we got
Well,
Kevin Nash has signed with the Grapplers and Gimmicks. So look, I think I don't really want to talk too much about the legality of it. You guys crack on because I'm not your fucking dads. Um, but I just
none of
it's
us know is the easiest answer.
none of us know. But what
It's
I will
shady
say
as fuck.
What we'll
Is
say is
there?
that people being like, "Oh, Diesel's name has been signed, copyright's been bought and given to Diesel, so it's fine." It's not fine. You can't make if I copyright the name John Connor, I can't then go and make John Connor from Terminator figures
No, you
using the
can't. It
same
doesn't work like
outfit.
that.
That's not how it works. So
Intellectual property, like that, that's bollocks. And see,
it's
this is why I haven't got
logos as
in.
well. You can't use the logos that they've
No.
used. You can't put the name fucking Diesel on the card
Well,
and
you
on the
can.
figure. You can't really say you can't put Diesel on the card and on the figure using the logo that was created for events in the. It's just like I don't know. It just seems like if there was just an Oz figure, you imagine like oh fine. You know what I mean? Oz maybe just fine. You'll squeeze by with an Oz. He's got a
Yeah,
funny, which by the way is the best one out of the four of them
by
by a
some distance.
fucking
It's
country mile. Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite some distance. The cape and the mask, which you couldn't really fuck up because you just copy, were really, really good.
oh,
Yeah.
and the way it's packaged and like
Yeah.
stuff. I was like, oh, they just put the mask on him. I don't know why in my head I thought they'll put the mask separate. They haven't. Lovely, love that. Um,
Very good as well because the face sculpt is shite. So actually,
yeah,
yeah,
hides it really well. But the
yeah,
cape's really good. Got a lot of
it's
time
really,
for it.
really good.
The little picture in the bottom right shows you what it looks like without the mask on before you buy it as well. Really good. So I think Oz, great success. I think that's a very good looking figure. Great
With
question.
great and power slam.
That's it. There you go. Off to
Yeah.
see the wizard.
What's
Yeah.
great in Power Slam?
Don't know.
Oh, isn't that from
That's what it says
Oz?
on the little card, right?
With great and power. So just imagine it's something from Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
Some sort of
this
because it's Toto, and not legal.
this looks really nice, as you've just said.
Yeah.
If you're going to make Kevin Nash characters, right? Why not do a few Diesels and Oz? I suppose. Do you know how I feel talking about Mitch? You ever seen that the Chris Benoit
Oh God.
Raw tribute, right?
Yeah.
Where they're going through them and all the wrestlers are appearing on screen and then Regal shows up and he's
Yeah.
like he was a great wrestler and that's all I'm prepared to say at this point in time. That's how I feel talking about Mitch. These figures look nice. And that's all I'm willing to say at this point in time. Do you know what I mean?
Just until the court case comes out
Yeah,
about how these figures are not.
I'm aware there's something fishier going on, and I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, I
Oh
think
yeah, no, you'll be ruined. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think obviously it's worth knowing as well that proceeds or all profits for this are going to a good cause. And that's all profits. People saying, "Oh, it's not going." Right, I'm sure Mitch is going to post how much profit he made for each figure, and show the bills and stuff, and then post the exact profits of him donating those profits to the charity. So I'm sure all that's going to happen.
But
So
he upped the price as well, so yeah.
that's what I mean.
Great.
So
More
yeah,
money
I
for more
don't
money
know.
for the
Do you know
charity.
what, do you know
No,
what people are
delighted.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously what he's going to do. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Genuine question: is it worth asking Fig Heel if he knows what the charity is called or what the name of the hospice is? Just so if you didn't buy these, you can donate yourself.
I'd like to actually as well.
Ask Fig Heel knows. Fig Heel knows.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
and
Trusted source.
and you know what? I and 3 points for articulation would certainly like to make a donation to that charity, actually.
Is that mate?
Yeah.
On behalf of 3PO, did you say?
No, but both.
He also showed Diesel, which is a 1 of 500 Diesel 95.
Jesus,
There's
that's
also
the prices
that's
are eye water.
$70. There's also a 1 of 500 Kevin Nash as Diesel 95, which is in the
That
white as
that
well.
crept through at the weekend, didn't it, as well? That
Are they
the
both in the white? I couldn't tell the difference between
uh,
the top right and the.
One's just UK, right?
yeah, that's just they're the same figure.
Oh,
You're
okay.
looking for another one. There's
I'm
another one.
missing. Yeah, they're missing
Yeah,
the one with
yeah.
the black. No, the white. Yeah, I got you. One
Hang
without
on.
the sunglasses on.
Yeah, he's there,
Yeah,
at the bottom left on the
that's
top.
right. Yeah, I got him. I don't worry. I see the
Uh,
error of my ways.
no, so look, what I noticed as well is the prices were up significantly. But look, if that's going to involve a significant donation to a cancer charity, 100% behind that. If it's going to involve starting a new kind of mind trick of these like $50 for a retro is normal, it isn't. Neither is 55, 70. Yeah. So,
I think like it's worth noting as well that obviously I need to about not mentioning about the legal side of things, but a lot of companies are doing their best to try not to get dragged into any sort of mess like this. So like
yeah,
Epic obviously did the due diligence for DDP with WWE all the time. Zombie makes his not look like humans, so to
yeah,
get around that, like, it
yeah,
can't be a wrestling figure. Look how fucking long his arms are.
yeah.
It can't be a wrestling figure.
It's
But,
yeah, but Roger Hargreaves could have something to say about.
yeah, and like Rush, it still exists. So it's sort of hard to like. I don't know. It's just such a
Look,
weird one, isn't it?
it's a grey area. All there's a number of companies and people up in arms that'll ruin everything for everyone else. Somebody did make the point at the weekend: if you're doing everything right, why would you be worried? Well, the reason why you'd be worried is because becoming under much more scrutiny from a company with essentially unlimited resources to bankrupt you, even in a legal fight, you'd win. Um, don't bring it on.
I
So
think, yeah, I don't know if it'll. I don't really agree with the blanket statement that it's going to affect everyone else. I don't think that. I think that's probably people that started saying that might be coming from a place of jealousy. Um, but I feel that it's not going to help matters, and I think it's not a fair playing field in that case. If people are taking extra steps to make sure that they're following books, if they're,
yeah,
oh, we've got to sign this.
if Mitch was doing this in Europe, it wouldn't be allowed under competition law. I can say that. That's just true. So that's not me getting in any kind of trouble.
And it is worth noting as well that last week when we spoke about it, we did say before this was revealed that Nash told someone at a Comic Con last week that there was a figure coming out and it wasn't legal. So it's
Hmm.
just worth noting that he himself knows about this. So whether that's danced around because of the charity, like what the majors did with the
And pe
Dusty,
people will say, Nash is friends with the COO. COO just works for TKO. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Like,
I will say it does affect other companies in the way that some companies are going through the appropriate channels
that's what MSA is. What it
and
says.
should be excited by signing certain wrestlers or wrestling personalities to their first ever action figures, and they don't get to promote that opportunity because some cunt's just gone ahead and made toys. And I'm not talking about Diesel and Oz,
yeah.
right? And that's shit for the companies that are like,
Mhm.
why would anyone abide by the rules when fucking do what you want, do what you want.
People just do what they want. Yeah.
Do what you
Exactly.
want.
I've heard through, I've heard through the grapevine, Rhino doesn't know who Mitch is. So there you go.
It's
We've all heard various things, haven't we?
surely Rhino must know who.
Yeah,
There's a,
maybe he was having
yeah,
a laugh or something like
there's a
that.
figure released of him. You know, it's not like Rhino's got umpteen figures every day, is there? Being released. It's not
No.
like he's John Cena and there's Poundland figures coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just one of those things that why do things by the book and get molds down the line to make them. If someone can just come along, put a picture through a filter, put it on a card, and take pre-orders for it. You know what I mean? It's no wonder they're a bloody homage to the Hasbro cards, mate, with those corners being cut. Am I right?
Uh,
There you go. There you
There
go.
you
look,
go.
and people really like it.
They
Hey,
look
I'm
all right.
sure
Oh,
they
I
do.
do have a theory.
Well then,
I feel like from the cards you can see that Kevin Nash isn't particularly taller than his other figures, right?
yes,
And
they're a lot smaller.
he sent them to Fig Heel and Carl Peterson.
Mhm.
And I reckon he asked both guys not to show them alongside any of his other figures because they didn't. They showed him with the Mattel Retro Kevin Nash, but they didn't put him next to any other grapplers and gimmicks. And I reckon that was a request.
Which I think one of the things about the retro Kevin Nash is that it wasn't big enough. Am I right in saying that?
Uh,
It's okay. It's serviceable. It's Kevin
The
Nash.
diesel anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the Strowman body. Am I right in saying that?
Mm. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I don't know, it's. I think holding it against the diesel retro is sillier. Diesel retro fucking
Yeah.
yeah,
towers over it. These are
yeah.
tiny compared to it.
These aren't tall figures. These aren't scaling bigger than your other figures.
So we're saying small sexy.
Yeah.
That's why episode the title, mate. What's it called, Dan? Episode the title episode.
Diesel shortage.
Diesel shortage. That's a joke ahead of time for a thumbnail.
Look, yeah, no, it is. It's caused a lot of concern. What I some a curious topic on it, very curious for many reasons. I don't necessarily care to speculate. Was that we're members of the major podcast Facebook group, and none of them commented at all at the weekend, and they would comment at the ringing of a pig in that group. So, like, I'm very curious to listen to the major podcast this week.
Um, it looks the head without the sunglasses looks more like a Tom Savini head than the Tom Savini head does.
Yeah, it's bad actually. The
Um,
one without sunglasses, its face and sculpt is not good. So
there's one with sunglasses in the face and sculpt screw that. The Oz,
the orange card one is all right. It's like the unreleased Hasbro. That's cool. Yeah,
yeah.
it's not $55. Cool,
He
cool.
was selling prints of the unreleased Hasbro artwork as well.
Oh, why not?
Table. I think Zombie owns that, no? Like the
Yeah.
original artwork
Was he, or
piece.
was he not just selling his own prints, or was it? I didn't see this.
Yeah,
I'm just
sorry, yeah. So
assuming
he was selling prints of the unreleased Hasbro.
it wasn't his artist
No,
doing.
no, it was the unreleased
Oh wow. Okay.
Hasbro on the table.
Why not? Why fucking not? You're doing everything else.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it's look from the point of view, and we are biased, but from other companies' point of view, like it's why would you bother doing anything right if people just do what they want?
No, it gives you the blues, doesn't it?
Uh,
He also showed off an event of prototypes too. At the Godwins Hillbilly Gym, it had what's supposed to be General Adnan, I
Yeah,
believe.
doesn't look like General
No,
Adnan.
no. Once again, it looks like Tom Savini.
Yeah.
Bastion Booger that does look really good. Sergeant Slaughter, which also once again looks good. Macho Man, we got Salvador Sincere, we got Tom Savini, the vampire one from from the movie From Dusk Till Dawn, which once again you need a license for. And also the characters from Night of the Living Dead, which he has got a license
Yeah,
for.
he's got a license for it.
So
And he
he
did
must
say
know
he's
the
not.
difference between.
Oh, he knows. He doesn't care.
You're both just jealous.
Of what?
That's the
Of
argument, right? Any criticism
Any
falls.
critique is you're just jealous, or this isn't fair, or there's something brought out to give Mitch a defense. Like Mitch has made the whole thing better by making everyone else better, and that's really all he's ever done.
the Tom Savini looks really good. Really happy with those. They look amazing. Night of the Living Dead figures look brilliant.
Yeah, cool.
Look at them,
They look great.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
The Macho, that's regular USA Macho. Salvador Sincere as well looks good. I got a lot of time for that. The Slaughter, the camo looks amazing on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good. Bastion Booger, that pisses all over zombies one, isn't it, if we're honest?
It does.
I
It
don't know if
does.
it does facially.
Yeah, facial, it looks a bit more dumbed down, like a baby, but I think just the overall presentation of it, I think it
Yeah, I wasn't a
does.
big fan of Booger.
It's too
Zombies
small.
Booger.
I've got a bit of a problem with Henry Godwin. Phineas looks great. Henry just the space between his like front hair and his actual hair looks like it's the same level all the way throughout. That makes sense. Like the space between that and that.
That's Phineas.
Well, in the red,
Yeah.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Phineas
it
then, in
looks.
that case.
That's right. One looks like Henry. One looks like Phineas.
Yeah, so I think it's
And
in
it's
my
the outfit. It is. It is. It's Phineas. It's the outfit he wore on the front of the cover of Raw magazine when he
Oh
slapped somebody.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, in my head for some reason, Henry's always wore the red, but I guess you guys are
No,
right because
no,
he
no.
wore yellow in the singles run, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
And to be fair, I also got the BCAs mixed up as a kid as well, so that makes sense.
Don't know. The hair looks funny, but it could be the angle. If you front on, it could be all right.
Could be Braun Strowman arms as well. That as he's carrying two carpets. Hillbilly Jim looks great. Look at
It's
that.
a whopper. It is. It looks fantastic.
Hillbilly Jam with his little hat on, little like tea towel
Well,
thing.
what is going to charge $50 a go for each of these? Sorry.
Yeah, that's sort of like you got to picky and choosy now, haven't you?
Yeah.
I get the occasion thing, but I just don't $50. It's just not.
No.
But I'm never gonna look at one of these and prefer it over having $50.
Yeah.
I mean, I
The
could.
booger, maybe. I like it.
Yeah, you get a little chicken with it. It's quite fun. The
Yeah,
Adnan,
somebody thought it was a poo.
the neck down. Yeah,
Uh,
the neck down on Joe Adnan is bloody lovely.
It is. It's the same as I presume it's a repaint of one of his Sergeant Slaughters that he's releasing as well. Like he showed a Sergeant Slaughter that looked like that as well.
Yeah, maybe exactly the same, but yeah, the neck down's really good on it. It's just the head's just fucking awful.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
shame. And yeah, Richard, what's your favorite out of this little bundle that you showed off?
Slaughter. Sorry, my light's gone off, hasn't it? Slaughter's my favourite here.
We
Put
just thought
another,
you were wanking.
put another Polsky in the meter, mate.
I will. I'll do that. Yeah, Slaughter's my favourite here. General Adnan. I think it's the hair. I don't know what's up with it.
It looks like Tom Selleck if Tom Selleck was a fat piece of
Do you,
shit.
do you think nobody would be saying shit about General Adnan if he had his little beret job on?
Yeah.
He'd be fine.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe if I only sort of obviously the 91 story, but he's also in a random WWE game, wasn't he? Recently, as well.
Yes, 2016, I think.
One of those, definitely like around that time.
He was in two of them, 2 years following, I think.
And it's he used to be quite good to batter if you fancy to take some stress out on someone. Just get Joe Adnan in the chamber, fuck him up. Not that sort of chamber.
No, hey, these look
Oh my
all right.
God.
These look all right. These-
A lot better than this. Brooklyn Brawler was also shown off. Was just the words New York across the across the
He
middle
did
there.
wear tops like that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just it doesn't fit in with how creased the shirt is. Surely the word
No,
New
no,
York would also be creased as well.
it's incredibly lazily done. Like I do a better job than that. Like as in this is a drawing, it could turn out really good, but yeah,
It's yeah, just a digital render, isn't it? End of the day
yeah.
with the brickwork. But yeah, I don't know. I think you've got this is one that you might have to go direct competition with Zombie with, and Zombies looks fantastic. So it's sort of
So far, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, once again, that probably released in about 4 years though, wouldn't it? When you just seeing a little pink head.
It's been very quiet the last week or two, has our zombie.
WWE also releasing a one of 9,500, which is apparently a limited edition, Stone Cold Steve Austin Funko with the little speech bubble with it.
That's not limited edition.
9,500 is it depends how many Funkos get made. I guess if it's around the world,
Yeah, maybe, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, that's
Callum
true.
Mack would be the guy to ask about that.
If they make like 50,000 of each one, that is limited, I
Yeah,
suppose. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
I quite
yeah.
like the way that the skull on this jacket is a little Funko head as well.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
real good.
real funny,
Yeah, I really like that.
really good. But yeah, I mean, sort of see when this goes out. He is wearing jeans and a top though, which I think he sort of wore around 98, 99, didn't he?
Yeah.
And the Watt didn't come out until 2001. So
We wore
just,
similar enough stuff.
I don't think he wore not with the shirt off.
I, I tend to think you're right, but
I think he
it doesn't
normally,
matter, does it? But
you
I
know,
think you're
it
right. I
doesn't. I
think you're
think it was
right.
no 98. He tend to bowl around like this.
This looks like the opening for the Raw intro, right? Attire almost, where he's walking
Yeah,
towards with the
with the fire
fire.
and that's badass. Yeah,
Is that this sort of attire?
yeah. Whereas Watt didn't come out until 01, 02. So.
Yeah.
Wankers. Uh, Tyrant Toys showed off Johnny B. Bad. Um, very good, very good. There's a little cloak that comes with it. Hopefully, you can get some reuse out of that very soon. Maybe for a tag team or something. So that'll be a good little reveal. It comes with a little stick as well as a little confetti cannon.
Whopper signing. So needed in WCW figure feds and stuff like that. I think, and Jordan's doing the Galoop as well. So,
George
yeah,
and Nicholas. We got a Mark Mero variants from Grapplers as well.
not bad figures at all either. It's
No,
literally
no.
turnaround, actually. Yeah, yeah.
It's reused the body so many so many times. So
We
that's
just
like
looked at
it.
it a few times
Yeah,
there.
yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Savini. But yeah, this looks great. Who's their artist?
Carl
Uh,
Jenkins.
Carl
It
Jenkins.
does
Yeah.
very good job.
Amazing stuff. Yeah. No, and
Very good.
hopefully they did a Q&A and they said sculpt game upped by 1,000. So that would be amazing. That would be amazing because their signings are good, their MO is good. The Q&A that they did was coherent. That's a big critique I have.
What's 1,000 times 0, mate?
Still fucking zero. Like,
No,
so,
yeah, I think if they've noticed that is an
and they've
area that they can
now
improve.
said it
Yeah,
publicly. Like somebody said, what would you do different for Series 2? And they said sculpt game, and I was like, oh, that's a new
and
challenger. I think
that's important, isn't
yeah,
it? And I think
yeah.
you gotta know it. You gotta know. Well, there's no point in being
From
like,
talking to them, I think like there's their heads screwed on. They shoot real good jobs. Like that, not being fucking snobby about it, but like these are people with a bit of common sense and a bit of real world experience. Um, they kind of piss over a lot of the other guys, truth be told.
But just they're quiet in one sense, but I'm aware because I distribute for them here, right, in the EU.
Yeah.
And like they've spotted Paul Orndorff's with wonky eyes and stuff and been like, can you resend? Like the guy hasn't contacted us, can you just resend? And there's something to be said for that sort of level of
mm,
customer service, right?
Which just
We're
goes
not
to
we're,
show
we're
that
not
they actually
seeing
give a
that
shit,
across the
yeah.
board. Yeah, yeah, they do care. They really
But
do.
that'll make you money in the long run.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
make you money in the long run. Being good.
Series two's looking whopper, isn't it?
It really is. And I have a theory about who the last two are remaining for it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that if it comes right. It's being revealed this Friday, apparently.
oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Few days. Big week for new retro companies then. Yeah, the cape looks very good as well. Have a bad day. Play on words because it's called Johnny B. Bad, Danny.
First wrestler I ever saw live come out.
He come out. I didn't
Came
realize he was into all that.
came coming down the aisle.
Did
Like,
he?
yeah,
In front of the children?
yeah, he fought Raven and he shot off his gun as well in front of the kids.
Bloody hell, look, in front of the
Yeah.
children. No wonder he's called Johnny B. Bad, mate.
I just, yeah, Johnny be bad. And if you go back and watch old WCW pay-per-views, it's fucking whopper wrestler as well. I saw someone comment on our poster TRT's going, he was a shit wrestler. No, he wasn't at all.
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
Like, Mark Merrow was like really good back in the like,
Ah.
96, 97. Even
Oh, he
through
came
to
came to WWE at the peak of his bell-to-bell
yeah,
power. Like,
even
yeah,
99 when he the TKO finisher he used to use.
yeah, yeah.
Really good. That's my move on Attitude. Just
Oh,
use that. It's very good. It's like a sit out stunner almost. Very good. AW showed off the Bobble Brawlers, which is for the Outrunners. It says Turbo, Floyd, and Truth Magnum are the names.
they have awesome names. They have an awesome look. I thought they'd be pushed more earlier. They'll sell 150 of those, and they're the best bobbleheads ever because they're generally shit, and they're good. So
I
I
wish they
think
were more jacked, but these are
mm,
cool. These are cool.
it's almost like they sort of got the guns and just took their heads off and put these on.
maybe,
They look more like what they
yeah,
call Colton and Austin,
yeah.
who, by the way, are a fantastic tag team. Again,
Really and
champs.
truly,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
they're
Really
both
good.
really remind me of all the good things about their dad, and they
Yeah,
like
their entrance
like
is the best
yeah,
AW entrance.
it is.
early AEW, they were really standing out as like
Yeah,
they over AEW is full of like young guys who you got the impression they didn't fully understand wrestling,
Mm.
right? And these guys were obviously learning from their dad, but like
yeah,
over the top selling, and it was good. It was
yeah.
yeah, real. They were
The,
standout.
Did you?
the smaller gun is really good. And he's really good in the ring, and he's really fucking entertaining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did you
they're
see their entrance where they did come out to Many Men by 50 Cent?
do they have they done it more than once? Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
They
They've done
got
it
the
with
Shawn Michaels gear.
yeah. There's a lot going right with them, but again, AW didn't really pull the trigger on them when they were like hot,
No, I think they
right?
lost to either FTR or the Bucks with the title, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
they're funny without being ridiculous as
mm,
well. Like just yeah, good quality. I haven't seen them in a while
And they
now.
can wrestle as well.
Are they
yeah.
even used on AW?
I think they come out for the Battle Royal.
See,
Not
like
even, yeah, just to
great
help Juice
team,
Robinson. Yeah.
great team, and just doing nothing. I assume. I assume most people there are doing
Do
nothing.
nothing. Everyone apart from Shelton Benjamin, mate. Uh,
He's good.
and Finn Balor also debuted his is it Demonita? What's it called?
Jiminy Show.
Demonito puppet, and WWE have putting this up for sale on the shop store. So
Oh, mate, I didn't think it would be minutes when I saw it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there has been in the background. I think for some sketches and stuff, but um, yeah, I think they know how to sell merch like this. They got their iguana. Charlotte and Alexa have these little dolls as well. These will be for sale, mate, when you go to watch WWE in Dublin in a few weeks.
Realistically, yeah,
You'll be there
probably.
front of the queue. Oh, look there.
I like give us a Diminito there. Come on.
Oh, come on now. Go away. Have a fucking Demonito, like.
People would their eyes would water when they found out how much I paid for a ticket, but we'll talk about that next week. So,
Well, we can compare, because so I've got one for Wales.
okay.
Um, and so me. So bear in mind, I'm taking my 6-year-old who's not really into wrestling, but it's the only way I can really go to a wrestling show without looking like a nonce. It's a
Yeah,
house show, innit?
It's go with a child.
Go with the. That's how you
without looking like a nuts.
hide in plain sight, mate.
You've got to do it right.
Um, but yeah, obviously, it looks like me, so it's fine. It's like an incest as well as he, but yeah, he 158 quid each,
Each.
which yeah, so 316 quid, whatever it cost me.
So your overall cost for fourth row behind the commentator's table at this coming Friday night
Foot
smack.
behind the commentator's table. You're gonna wear a little 3POA t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, fucking am. Of course I am.
Oh, what a
Uh,
hero.
imagine all the pussy I'll get.
Oh,
Your
there'll be a
overall,
dry seat in the house, mate.
stop, ladies, is 3 times your overall cost was what? Emma got it for me for my 40th.
3 times? I thought it was Dublin.
Three. So she got it for my 40th. I actually refused to go, and then she was like, "Well, if it's a one-off, it's the first time they've ever done it. If they do it again, you're not going. Here, here's your 40th birthday present. Couldn't think of anything else to get you." So yeah, the guts of a grand.
Just to clarify, you got a PS5 of your parents,
Yeah,
and you got fourth row of SmackDown.
yeah.
Love that.
And I got Tekken 8 today off my brother. So
Oh, any good? Does it look good?
it looks good. I'm going to play it after this, probably.
There you go. Well, lucky the news is finished. There's no Rush news. I looked fucking everywhere for some dollop of Rush news today.
Is he gone offline?
It's just fucking
He's vanished.
absolutely nothing, mate.
Yeah, well,
No Phantasma updates, but no fucking James Storm updates. Chris Harris, where's he gone?
yeah, no, well, the only update I have is I was speaking to Stu and Rock and Roll Collectibles, and I think he does have the blue Chris Van Vliet, and
Oh,
Sal has
Dan, wait a minute. Rick, say the
Play the
thing.
fucking track.
It's just some news from Rush. He's blocked us all, but that won't keep it hush. It's just some news from Rush. Classy Rick needs Rush Talk news, and so do you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, Dan, what's your update?
Sal swears blind that the black Chris Van Vliets exist. The jury's
Black
out.
suited, just to clarify.
Oh God,
Chris Van Vliet's not just.
I'm very tired. Right,
Chris Van Vliet's not just sort of gone off the rails.
and
a bit.
as you know, the more tired you get, the more racist you are.
Yeah.
No,
That's what, when Nelson Mandela was locked away, mate. They were just all tired. All the
yeah, that's all.
what do you mean? I mean,
No.
Oh, we're fucking knackered, Nelson. Get in.
Yeah.
I've been trying just going for sleep. Nelson, we've had enough. Just shut the fuck up. Oh, sorry, I'll go into my cell.
Oh no. The IRA has been a great friend to us. Anyway,
Sorry, Daniel. Please carry on.
that was it.
It turned into Jim Morrissey from the Smiths, then, didn't
You
it?
did. You did.
And if a double-decker bus. That's it for Rush News then, in that case.
I went to see Morrissey with Emma, and during the Meet His Murder song, she went to the toilet to cry.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah, it
And
was
that sealed it for you, did it?
a
That's a little cry
good
for-
old night, yeah.
To cry by your side.
Oh, yeah. Put 2 children in her since. But
Ah. Well, that's the end of the news, but
and
well,
after last week's debacle, and now we've no warning, like anything that can be said from now has to be taken with a grain of salt. You bullied me into letting Miz into the top 5 Intercontinental Champions. Like,
right. This will be funner. All
fuck.
right. This will be
Let's do it.
funner for
Okay.
for the figment this week. It's not really figure based, but it's wrestling based. The Premier League came back this week in football, and I've never been more excited for anything in my life. All right, I feel like Nelson Mandela on release day. Oh, every free. So I thought what we'd do as a 3, we'd try and agree, like, if we had an 11-a-side team of wrestlers,
Yes.
where would each wrestler play?
Okay.
So we got to decide who would be better for each position.
Okay.
Now, Rick said something on his 7 Figs a Month the other week. Great show. Listen to it once you finish this one. About Sabutio. And I can't tell you, as a 35-year-old man, for some reason, just at random points in the day, and I can't explain it, I just have random urges to look and attempt to buy different Sabutio setups. I think I
Yeah.
sent you one before, Dan, on Instagram. And I saw one that's just the horniest thing in the world. But some guys built the whole stadium, and he's got like the whole Sabuti. I think he's got like a merch
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
outside.
No,
It's got
no, any ladies can tune out now because
yeah,
I think it's like the ultimate dryer upper.
the
But I
big
fucking
boys are
love it.
talking. But you had
I
like
love it.
a food stand outside. You had like people walking around with
Yeah,
scarves and shit.
yeah, it was
It
mental.
was just
Brilliant.
May. Like, the train turned up for the kickoff.
Yes.
I love shit like
Scoreboards,
that.
VAR set. It was just fucking lovely.
Did have a
Um,
VAR set, yes.
yeah, it was just so good. So yeah, there's a nice little crossover between football and wrestling. So that's really big time.
Okay. Well, so I suppose at fullback, I'm
You
inclined to
start a
put.
goalkeeper, you fucking mental. That's what you do it.
I couldn't think of a
Let's
goalkeeper.
start with
So they don't put
fullbacks.
just a fat person in goals, like
Um, we,
it's
we we need someone tall in goal, obviously.
well, the Undertaker in 1991.
He's not
Can you
very agile. He's dead.
what you mean? The Undertaker, he just did climb the ropes and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's not like beefy, is he? My initial thought, hear me out. I thought Kevin Nash would be good. And you don't have to pay him anything.
Yeah, he's always have to pay her. I mean, fine.
Rick, who are you thinking for keeper?
Giant haystacks.
Oh, he's a fat
You,
cunt,
ju-
mate.
you know, you just go and put a fat lad in goals.
Yeah.
Like
The
in school, you
ones that
bully.
can't play.
Yeah.
Big Daddy on the bench.
Yeah.
Kids are
Taking up
watching.
most of the area of the goal.
Yeah,
It did occur to me, like it was like we're gonna get some mass in there.
he's not coming for corners, is he?
He's a tall lad as well, so he can just like sit
So,
down
Yeah.
and just move his arms. And I reckon he's all right at moving his arms.
Yeah,
there we go. So, yeah. Loch Ness in goal.
yeah.
Dan, your famous fullbacks now, mate.
Well, I wanted Rey Mysterio and Ultimo Dragon, 1995, both of them
Oh,
as fullbacks.
in masks?
Oh, in masks.
In
They
masks.
don't go anywhere without masks. And Ultimo Dragon can have dangly bits on his mask. It's not
Oh.
beyond Sabutio's capability.
Centre back, Rick. He-
See, I'm inclined to stick with. I'm taking this seriously, right? So I'm inclined to
Yeah.
stick with European wrestlers because Americans can't play soccer, as they call it, right?
You think of Cesaro comes to mind?
Ah, yes, Cesaro, Sheamus, get them in
Yeah,
defence.
Cesaro at the bar.
Or
Yeah.
centre halves. So two Lucha Libre fullbacks and two
Oh, that's
European
then too.
Drew
centre halves.
McIntyre, get him in there.
Well, you're taking it seriously. Like I wanted a midfield pairing that was technical. and
Obviously,
tough.
centre mid. I was thinking Dynamite Kid,
No,
little engine.
he'll get caught. He'll get sent off. He
Will
bet sleep
Ospreay.
and everything.
Will Ospreay and Dynamite Kid in the centre.
I wanted Brian
Oh,
Danielson.
think of the
Sean-
flips. Think of the flips from
I
Will
wanted
Ospreay.
Brian Danielson and Shawn Michaels in centre midfield.
Ah, HBK would be too politics.
He'd be on the wing or something like Beckham, maybe taking
Yeah,
free.
yeah. I said maybe Eddie, a little sneaky little
Yeah.
running around in there. Bulldog wouldn't be a bad
Maybe not.
centre
Maybe.
mid.
Bron Breaker's really quick. I know he's not European, but he's fast.
Yeah,
Get him on
he's-
the wing.
He's probably the
Yeah, man.
fastest wrestler.
it's powerful. It's like a Adama Traore, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Something
can
like-
run. I don't know if he can keep the ball at his feet, but
Oh, find out, mate.
yeah,
Ron, you're on the
yeah.
wing, mate. You're on the wing. You got Charles West Ham.
And so what? And you're putting HBK on the right wing, whipping them in.
He looks very right wing, doesn't he?
He does now. Like,
Right, and then centre forwards. I'm inclined to go with Drew McIntyre. I think, because he mentioned a big burly
like a Duncan Ferguson type.
Duncan Ferguson type up top
And what then knocking it down
to Finn Balor,
Finn Balor, who probably would be able to play football, I think.
and then later on in the game, bring on JD McDonough, who could score a header from the halfway line. That fucking Swede.
Well,
Yeah.
Randy Orton's done a load of volleys to the head over the years, right? He
Yeah.
connects.
Oh yeah, it'd be on
Put him in
pen.
and
It'd be on
Been running
pens.
punts, yeah.
It'd be
And
on
then
pens.
the girls, who are probably all quite decent at soccer because girls play soccer in America, don't get any mention at all.
Well,
Oh, Nathan Fraser's legitimately very good at football.
there you go.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
on the
He,
bet.
he
Him-
went to a college in the States on a football scholarship. It was like serious. He was good.
Yeah, so
But he only did all that to get into wrestling.
we have him
Also, you'd
and
be able to be there, like,
we
yeah.
have him and Axiom on the bench.
There you go.
Real impact players. Kofi Kingston might be quite good. Jamaica, they played a lot of football.
There you go.
Well, him being from Ghana, yeah.
Was he? Why did he come out as Jamaican attire?
Because WWE are racist and so are you.
I
That's
don't know what you
literally
mean.
why.
What
They
do
were
you
like,
mean?
they saw him come in and were like, let's make you Jamaican. You've got a funny accent. Because he had a
Um,
Boston African descent accent.
who, who would you have as the manager?
Oh, God. Triple H.
Bobby Heenan?
Cornet.
Oh,
Yeah.
cornet. Tennis racket on the
Tennis
side.
racket.
Tennis racket cornet on the side. Little microphones he comes out.
I'd like Harley Race as his assistant.
Harley racist.
Harley Race, like as his assistant in the tracksuit version when he was with Vader. Yeah.
Mascot, gobbledygooker.
Yeah, I could. We going? Could we have New Jack as a sub, and when he comes on, his music plays
Music play.
For
throughout?
the rest of the match.
Until he
He
gets
brings a
sent,
he brings
until he
a
gets
trash
sent
can
off.
full of weapons
Are
onto
you
the
talking actual music or in the ghetto from the network?
Oh,
pitch.
God.
Either or. Fuck
Either
it.
or, depends on copyright. Don't care about
I'd love that to happen in work. Like you come in the morning and just you can put on like
that. Dua
have a
Lipa, Dance the Night Away from the Barbie soundtrack.
yeah, something like
Great
that.
song. Great
Pink
song.
Pony Club. Well,
That's a good song as well.
I've listened to Pink Pony Club, I'd say 20 times a day for the last 50 days.
I managed to get my son anytime he sees someone wearing an Inter Miami shirt to shout Pink Phony Club at them, and they wear it.
Oh, that's
He,
good.
he has no idea what it means. But
You can just shout it at them.
yeah, Pink Phony Club.
That's
Um,
excellent bullying. Like, it's just,
yeah, because someone bought a top from Asda, bless him.
yeah.
But that sort of concludes the football wrestlers, doesn't it? I said to
Yeah.
you before about I used to do that as a kid with my house bros, didn't I?
Or play
Yes.
football with them.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so good. But that's probably where Sabutio comes from because I never had a good Sabutio set. I didn't have a table big enough. You just hang off the sides.
Did none of your different dads ever get you one?
No.
Or
For one Christmas, I didn't learn to ride a bike till I was about 15. And one
really?
Chris, yeah, that's not unusual, is it?
It's very unusual,
Oh,
especially when you're a bit poor. It's what
hang
you
on.
do.
No, I just didn't, and then so like one Christmas, everyone got bikes, but I didn't. They got me one of those like 8-in-1 table sets where you like pool, table tennis, air hockey.
And no
Um,
individual game was actually that good.
it was just none of it actually fit.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Air hockey was just nothing. My brothers used to just ride their bikes out and then just come home and just play my table. When I was the youngest, I shouldn't do anything, just to sit there and watch. So that must be how Jim Cornette feels, actually, with his wife. But yeah, just to sit there and watch someone else enjoy it. But no, deep down, it was my table.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
wasn't.
she loves me. Um,
But I've married her. Like Winnie. Uh, that's a, that concludes the episode.
apologies to any South African viewers we have from either side
I'll
of
be honest, mate. I once played a game of Articulate. I'm not sure you're familiar with the game Articulate. It's like basically you have like a card and it's like Lewis Hamilton. You have to then try and describe that person without saying it's Lewis Hamilton. So it's like F1 driver, British, um, Lewis Hamilton. Uh, and I got
Oh, you nearly got there.
Like,
You
carry on
nearly
listing.
did.
Carry on describing him.
Continue.
was married to Nicole Scherzinger.
Is he?
Was
All right.
uh, yeah. So we got Nelson Mandela on the card, and I was like, oh, I could do an accent of Nelson Mandela. And my brother, I was like, I have a dream. And he was like, what? I was like,
Stephen Hawking.
I have a dream. He was like, Kermit the Frog. I was like, that's not going well. This not going well. Yeah, don't play that with me because you get the names wrong. But Dan, thanks for your time. When's your wrestling in Dublin?
It's Friday. I might go live on the 3POA page. People love that.
Oh, I do love that. They'll tell
Yeah,
you that you're walking the wrong way or you sat in the wrong seat or something.
yeah, yeah.
Will you be dressed like Madeleine McCann for that one as well?
I will.
I'll wear a 3POA shirt. There you go.
I was going to wear a
Stand up.
3POA shirt or a Rick
You
Rude
know,
shirt. Couldn't
make
decide.
make a little crowd.
Do you know what else I'm
Concert.
looking forward to? I'm going to get Five Guys because we don't have them in my locality. So
Oh,
it's on the way to.
like Jim Cornette's wife. Um, Make a little crowd sign as well. Be like, oh look that.
I like that. 3POA. 3POA.
Rick,
Cover over kids beside Wade
what
Barrett.
oh, many people have. What are you discussing on Seven Figs this week, Rick? Next
A
week?
Hasbro. More Hasbro.
Series
Hasbro all
4?
month. Yeah, Series 4 and tag sets this coming
Oh
week.
yes.
Oh,
So
tag season.
I think you're now heading into like full Hasbro. Like the best series is
they've been surprisingly good. And I say that because I wasn't really aware of what the early series
It's just,
was.
yeah.
it's hard. So I think Marty said about British Beefcake. He ranked him
Hmm.
quite low, but I think that was one of my favorite ones as a kid.
Oh, the black and white one.
Yeah,
Yeah, tremendous. Really nice.
really good. However, I found that in a garden center. But you mentioned obviously about like how the figures stayed on pegs for ages. I found that and Skinner at the same garden center as a kid.
Yeah. It
In
was all
London.
mixes and series is yeah.
Yeah, it's
Um,
wild, isn't it? It's wild trying to piece together what went on,
but
right?
It is
series.
like because your series 4 and 5 were proliferated here, and then there was
Mm,
fuck all after
yeah, you
that.
couldn't move for Virgil's.
Yeah.
But then, like Series 7, I think is possibly the greatest series of anything, maybe ever.
Which one's Series 7?
Oh, that's the yellow card. So that's Nails, HBK,
Oh,
Razor,
okay. Okay. Owen
Kamala,
Hart.
Owen
And
Hart.
they were I never saw them as a kid. It
I
doesn't mean we didn't have them, I just never saw them.
I once at a car boot sale, and this is when I was like really into it. And on the back of one of the cards, they had the HBK. I remember being like, I need that figure more than anything. It was like the Hill Run HBK. And I just started getting the VHS tapes of when he was like Hill. So I was at a car boot sale, and my brother walked up. He doesn't collect wrestling. He walked up the aisle just holding it in his hand. He found it for 20p at a stall, pristine condition, and he made me do some like ungodly thing, nothing sexual, but like ungodly things for like chores and everything. Like right to like go to the shops for him. It was about a mile away, like consistently for about a month before I could buy it off him for profit he made.
We've talked about this type of thing before, but like the magic in going into a shop, seeing a new series there, characters from a new series. You're not even aware what this series is, how big it
Yes.
Mm,
is. You see a new
Yes.
character, and you
Yeah.
go and you immediately flip over the box to see what other new characters there might be.
Yeah.
That's all gone. All that magic has disappeared, and it's
it's not,
beautiful.
Unless you tune in Friday 2 weeks to YouTube
but then
for
I know there is like so I'm out of the non-wrestling toy game. Like, I don't really watch much or keep up to date with news and stuff for a lot of it. But so I was similar to like the Mortal Kombat line that they released, and Spawn that you're looking at, and all different stuff. So I'd sort of look at it and I'm like, oh, they did this, or they did this as well.
yeah.
They did,
Yeah.
um, and like the Mr. Freeze, I think I sent to you from McFarlane that
Yeah,
I've been
yeah, yeah,
kicking the
yeah.
tires on, and it like glows in the dark, and it's just beefy. It looks really good. Shit like that, I just sort of can't get enough of. And like Super 7 reaction figures, I did a bit of a deep dive into that recently of like the rappers that they did. And there's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Outcast ones, BIG,
Yeah. Well,
old
I
ODB,
stock the DMX one.
DMX, yeah.
So, yeah, the closest thing to it, and only because I don't really pay attention online, is Hot Wheels is really good at like.
Yeah.
I just sort of go into a shop and I'm like, well, I've got no idea what this is, what series it is, just
They
magic.
they got the Scooby Doo van has now been taken from the pop culture line and put into the standard line, the
Oh
mystery
wow!
machine. So you'll find that in the stores soon.
Oh, I don't. It's so random here. It's so random. I don't know.
I like
We
the
don't get
random ones.
we don't get a lot of stuff here.
I like the
The
Tony
only
Hawk's one they did.
the only pop culture I've ever seen is the one I own, the Party Wagon, the Turtles. That's it. That's it. No other toy from that series.
Oh, in fact, I did take a picture. I sent it over to of the stands at Argos here because they got a full Jurassic Park um like box set for Hot Wheels ones. They're on the stores.
Jurassic Park.
Oh,
I
wow.
know. I'll send you a picture, mate. Let's
Well,
include the episode.
there's a box set.
Yeah, there's
Cool.
like 5 or 6 figures, I think, in the set.
Okay.
There's like the bikes that they use. That quad bike scene where he's driving through with all the raptors either side. I
That
think
sounds very good. That does sound
I'll
very
send
good.
you over a little picture, mate, of a little pervert.
Oh, I look forward to that.
I'll see you all later. Dan,
What the fuck do you want?
been a pleasure.
Oh.
See you
Yeah.
later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's 3 points of articulation. It's 3 points of articulation. The official podcast of Epic Toy, Jimmy Calvin,